Good morning, this is Steve Wigton, Superintendent of Lancaster City Schools, and this morning we're going to take a tour of the new Tarhe Trails Elementary School. All right, we're in the entryway to Tarhe Trails, and as soon as students enter, you'll see that the office area is to the right, and as we enter into the building, to the left is our cafeteria, gymnasium, and music room area. So if you've been to our Mount Pleasant building, you'll remember that we have a music room and a cafeteria and a gymnasium. They're all separated by movable walls, and we have the same thing here. And while we're in this area, if you look up here, you can see our color scheme for this building. We have orange, navy blue, which is consistent with all of our buildings, and we also have a light blue. All right, we are back in the main hallway from the entrance area, and as you make your way down this hallway, you'll see our door to the music room, and as we come down here, we have our art room to the left. Okay, as we work our way down the hallway, you'll see that we have a long corridor that leads to our classroom section of the building. As students make their way to their classrooms, they will come into this common corridor area that you see here, with the classroom sections going off to the right and to the left. And at the far end of the connector section, we have our media center. Now we're in the media center, which is at the end of that long corridor that we walked through. And as you can see out the windows, you've got a great view of the valley. All right, we are back in the connector area. The media center is behind me. To the left will be the kindergarten, first grade section of the building. And then to the right is the stairway to the fourth and fifth grade classrooms, and on the first floor we have the second and third grade classrooms. As we make our way into the kindergarten, first grade section, moving down the hallway, you'll see to the right is the computer lab. That computer lab connects to our media center, and also to the right is a small group instruction area. And as we make our way down into the corridor, same as what you have at Mount Pleasant, the first thing you see are the restrooms. And again, this classroom neighborhood for kindergarten, first grade is set up with the classrooms on the outside, restrooms and teacher preparation and mechanical room areas on the inside. Right now we're in a first grade classroom. This classroom is set up the same as all of our first through third grade classrooms. Students have individual lockers with storage areas above them. All of the classrooms have sinks and drinking fountain. Our classrooms are all equipped with a sound amplification system, and we use the same chilled beam heating and cooling system that we have at Mount Pleasant. All of our classrooms also have the same technology in them. We have these short throw projectors that will project on the white screens for instruction. Now we're in a kindergarten classroom. Kindergarten classrooms are set up, they're a little larger, and the other thing that every kindergarten classroom has is their own separate restroom. All right, now we're in a classroom that is designed for small group instruction. It'll be primarily used by our title teachers, also our educational assistants, and also some of our special education teachers. As you can see, we have movable bookshelves that will serve to partition off this room, and this is something that we have in all of our buildings. So if you've been through our Mount Pleasant building, you've been able to see how these things, how these bookshelves are arranged to set up for small group instruction. Okay, we've made our way from the connector down the corridor, and we are now in the second and third grade classroom neighborhood. It's very similar setup to what we have at Mount Pleasant. As you first come down the corridor, you'll see a set of bathrooms that are on this side of the neighborhood. Moving down the hallway, you'll see we have our classrooms. And here we have a teacher preparation area. Moving on with the classroom, one of the things that this building has is some extended learning space out here in the hallways, so that these hallways are large enough that teachers can bring small groups of students out actually into the hallways, and we have whiteboard up for instruction. We made our way up the stairwell, and we have entered the 4th and 5th grade classroom section. And as you can see, as we step in, here's the extended learning area for the 4th and 5th grade classrooms. Again, we've got the classrooms on the outside. We have teacher preparation area and student restrooms on the inside. And again, these hallways are nice and wide so that teachers can still instruct small groups of students in the hallway area. Just as we have in the Mount Pleasant building, we have small classrooms as well for small group instruction, primarily for our special needs students. We also have an elevator, which is we have to have for ADA compliance so that our handicapped students can make it up on the 2nd floor. As you can see, we're on the outside of the building now. What we're standing on here is the hard surface play area. We'll have basketball lines and foursquare lines drawn on this. And as you can see here, they've already erected some of our playground equipment. And as you can see, the playground has a beautiful view of the valley out here in the River Valley Highlands area.